All right. So, okay, let's see this. Just now, where are we here? Okay, I will just start it in on this slides.
I love you. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
تحياتنا عراق.
Okay, thank you. So when we talk about this, right? When I okay, so when I just now, I mean, just now, I'm talking about this. The essence of the investments is the time plus the disciplines plus the patience. All right. So in some all the success, in all the successful investment strategy, the keyword is the time, discipline, and patience. Okay. So let's go to this slides. So in the market that, okay, first thing you want to success in business, first thing is you have to have disciplines, right? Resistant short-term project. That is the most important, So the market is full of so-called like quick rich, quick rich or quick mighty. So today a coin skyrocket 100 times, if you use AI signal to get a 10 times or 20 times, 50 times, 100 times in a month or even in few days, So many people jump from one track to another one. So chasing the short terms of thrill, right? So we need to see both the capital and time drain, So when time to when you all go and keep on change project, I can tell you very easy, you will get a scam project. All right. So when it's time to reinvest, you have to reinvest with determinations. Okay. Reinvest with the BitNets. Okay. So when it's time to wait patient, you have to learn to wait patience. All right. When it's time to accumulate, don't rush to cash out. BitNets already design a sustained compounding tracks through its structure and system. So the only question is what? Is whether you can maintain the discipline to walk path to the end. All right? You must be patient waiting for the season of harvest. All right? Okay? So the greatest test in investing is not how much capital you have, but whether you can endure the test of times. All right? So some people after 3 months without seeing the money double begin to doubt the model. All right. Or some after 6 months without achieving a financial freedom, you rush to shift to another platform or anything. All right. But those who with true patience only see rewards in the third or maybe fourth year. All right. Remember that if you use $100 to reinvest in the loops, after 3 years, you will get 286,000. Okay. So patience is not passive waiting. It's a confidence persistence in executions. All right. So in BitNet, every monthly cycle and every year of accumulations make your structure stronger and your return greater. All right. And let's look at this. Okay. And then this. So patience is not the opportunity of BitNets. The structure compounding plus the behavioral rewards. So unlike those models that rely on capital transfer to keep running, business logic structure compounding. Okay, what is compounding? Static income, fixed return from each cycle, dynamic incomes, you know, ampli sorry, amplifications through the team duplications. Right? So this means that you are not invest alone, but allowing the entire structure and team to compound together, right? So invest is not about getting rich overnight, but practical patience and disciplines. Okay. So the short-sighted will be always by searching the next opportunity. So those who with a sense of times, disciplines, already sure can turn the opportunity into money. All right. So in business, you have to remember times allows compounding to unleash its power. to discipline keep you from being disrupted by temptations and patience, ensure you reach the harvest. Right? Let's look at this. Focus and diversifications. All right. So a lot of people are afraid of missing out the chances, so they chase out like short-term profit projects. All right, with underhand and then he also hold another high returns he project, and it means that he will do in few project in the same time. It look like a lot of options, right? But in reality, none of them are carried through the ends. Because why? Okay, very first, because you play a few project, your capital is scattered, all right? Not compounding snowball effect is formed, okay? And your energy is drained. Daily anxiety and constant chasing lead to exhaustions, all right? And then knowledge is dilutes with only a shallow understanding of each project, and trust and long-term planning can never be established. So true wealth accumulation does not come from like the chasing your nets everywhere, but focus on this, all right? And so why focus matters than the diversifications? Because in the world of compounding, time and structure are amplifiers. And while diversification becomes a diluter, okay? So when you put 100% attention into one thing, it can be grow tenfold or even 100 times, right? So you have to see the value of focusing on BitNets, because not every projects are as good as BitNets, all right? The BitNest model itself makes it a worth focus. Why? Smart contract driven, okay? All operations are transparent and verifiable. And then real leasing demands, all right? And then this commission backed by prepared rents, okay? Funds are not moved without a purpose. So only when an asset user place an order does the system match the fund. So the commission is no empty promise. Every payout is supported by real on-chain payments. All right. So this means that business is not sustained by new money, but by real matching and prepared leasing fees, right? So this is a very good project for us to focus, okay? When we focus, it will amplify 10 times or even 100 times, all right? The secret of wealth is never been doing more by all. No, it's like staying focused, all right? When you put all your attention power into business, you can duplicate a small team into a very big team. So when you're persistent to reinvest time and structure, will deliver the exponential growth for you. So when you treat your promotions and educations as a long-term missions, so your influence itself become priceless capital, right? Okay. And the most important thing is don't be misled. Don't be misled, okay? Don't be misled. Misled by what? Okay. Misled by this high return project, okay? So when you heard about 100 times, 100% in returns, if you get exciting immediately, you're hearing promises of guaranteed profit with no risk, you quickly convince, but the result is often you lose your money. The team collapse, the teams collapse and also get scammed, okay? So don't believe that, don't ever believe that the money will drop from the sky. And all these stories are repeat in countless community. Some have lost their savings, they work hard, some they lose more. They even borrow money. Okay. So why are the high return are often trapped? I can tell you why. First, cannot be sustained. So if a system promise return far beyond the industry normal in the long term, it usually lack of genuine support. So short-term momentum may be maintained by a wave, but it will collapse. Okay. and also the lack of transparency. All these high returns, they don't have any transparency, and also they deny common sense. Actually, there is no common sense. All right. So in BitNest, we teach you a lot of lessons. All right. Since you have already invested time and effort in BitNest to build a structure and a team, and don't let short-term temptation put you away. The real value of BitNest lies in the transparency, okay, genuine listing order, and the team compounding. This means that you are not fighting alone, but standing on the top of a solid and verifiable system, right? Okay, so we have to work smart, but we have to work hard. We have to work smart also, right? So how do we work smart? First, focus on your attention on business system and keep amplifying your existing structure, right? Keep your capital within a transparently verifiable tracks and allow compounding and team duplications and keep building. And use your discipline and patience to resist temptations, okay? Instead of risking your hard-earned gains on a gamble against. Remember, the true compounding of wealth comes from long-term consistency and the right structure. Don't let the strategy keep on repeat again, okay? So we have to be smart, okay? Don't because of high return, then you will change your focus to another new projects, okay? So let's look at this. Why we need to focus on business? Because of the security. You know, the greatest risk is lack of transparency and unverifiable. This is what other project means, you know. But in business is completely different in these regards. They have world-class audits and risk control. You know, business has passed certificate audit by world-class, you know, like certificates, code, contract, everything is verifiable. Okay. And then we have a lot of real user validations. And all these member is in the community, you know. Every reader is the best witness, all right? They don't give empty words. Their steady commission income is the proof, right? This is the best proof. Okay, activate it. Let me see how to... Okay, Arabics. Okay. Yes, I think now you can see the Arabic transactions. Okay, translations. Okay. So while others are still questioning and speculating, business speak with facts. You know, every payment has been achieved, and not a single payout has ever been missing. And all mechanisms are transparent. Right?
صح.
Okay. Oh, when you look at this, actually, when you look at this, the BitNest, the decentralized, is like a crypto bank. Okay. So many people will ask, will there come a day when no one wants to list the funds? Okay. Could there be a situation where profit are insufficient to pay the commissions? All right. So all these questions may sound reasonable, but in reality, actually, they don't hold up. So the essence of the finance market is always the supply and demand. Okay. The fundamental rules of finance is simple. Supply and demand always exist. So in real life, do you ever see a bank shut down because of nobody want to borrow the money or nobody want to put money in? No, right? So whether in individual or businesses, the demand for capital is constant and the supply of investor capital has never disappeared, right? BitNest as an on-chain decentralized bank, okay, follow the exact same logic. As long as there's demand for capital, there will be listings. As long as there is supply for capital, there will be investment. All right. So the operation of logic of BitNest is what? Okay. unlike the traditional bank, so BitNest mechanism is more transparent, and secure. And real demand comes from first before matching order. So the system never create investment opportunity out of thin air. Funds are only matched when institutions initiate genuine leasing requests. All right. So because the leasing fee is already paid in France, so when you invest, you no need to worry about your commissions. All right. So this is how they go and guarantee your returns. You no need to worry. Okay. Okay. So the core demands of the large institutions, liquidity is always never enough. In both traditional or the crypto market, the demand for capital from the by the large institution is normal. It's not exceptions. High frequency tradings, quantitative arbitrage, and cross platform hedging, and all of this strategy require a massive capital support. Okay. So even like institution have 100 millions on the balance, it will still prefer to obtain the additional liquidity, by the collateral plus the leasing, to get more opportunities, right? And then why they want to do this? If they sell off the holding just to raise cash, the market price will fall, especially on the BTC. If they fall, it will hurting both the profit and the market value. But with a system like BitNest, they can simply pledge assets to get the cash without affecting their positions. So while keeping the market stable. So in other words, the hunger for liquidity among institutions is endless. And what BitNest provides is exactly this, a flexible, transparent, and a sustainable channel for capital listings. Right? So you need to keep a very positive mindset, Negative thinking will only keep you stuck where you are. You cannot grow. Dirty water does not stop plants from growing. Instead, it becomes part of the nutrition. So in BitNet's journey of growth, positive thinking is not blind optimism, but a clear-headed persistence. So when others spread about doubts, we respond with on-chain data. When others question the model, we prove it with the real earnings. All right. So when others attacks, we continue to expand the structure and patiently reinvest. That is what we should do. All right. Okay. So because why? Because negative energy cause stagnance, doubt, hesitations, arguments that drain your energy and make you miss the chances to make money. All right. We all for here to make money, not for argue. Positive energy create compoundings. By trusting the system and staying consistent, time and structure will automatically larger your result. All right. And the community atmosphere shape the future. So a community full of doubts cannot grow. But one that share actively and support each other can go far. All right. So with all this doubt, how BitNest to respond? BitNest's strength lies in the fact that every doubt can be answered with transparent and on-chain evidence. All right. So when people ask about the fund security, all funds flow are visible in real time on BSC, fully transparency on the blockchain. All right. And if it asks about the compliance, so BitNest has been verified by top firm by Sedates. All right. And then when they ask how about the return of the payout, so all dividend and commission are automatically settled by the smart contract without any delay. So with all this, instead of wasting time to argue, treat this question as opportunity, perfect chance to demonstrate the BitNet's security. Okay. So just like some a member from Africa, okay, last time also asked all this question. So what he do? He bring in all the member to the Zoom meeting, and show everything. That's it. Okay. So BitNest is really a very good project that deserve your full commitments with all these strong points. Okay. We don't need to go in. It's good enough already. Okay. No, I don't see the point that people keep on argue on this. I don't see a point, you know. Especially that people keep on saying that somebody say this, somebody say this. I mean, this is all stupid thing. So in life and investment, you must make choices. Okay, if you choose to chase so-called high returns, it will most likely be the beginnings of another strategy. All right. If you choose to save with business, multiplying your current efforts, with 10 times, 100 times, I mean, this is what you want. All right. Everybody here is for making money. All right. What you need is not a doubt or hesitation, it's a determination. Okay. So BitNets is the direction, both your efforts and persistence. All right. Your future will, your future yourself will surely thank you for the persistence you showed today. All right. Okay. So other than that, is anybody have anything to ask? Wait. Yo, Kavagi, private message, but it's too bad he left. All right. So let me go and send out the PPT for you all. Okay. Focus. I hope that's um everyone will take serious on this all the information that I trying to pass it to you. Okay. Which I'm sending all the message to you all. All right. So is there anybody have any questions? If you don't have, I will just end it today. All right. I hope that you all will have a good day. All right. Sorry for the delay for the just now. Okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks. Bye.